Now children, as this is your chemical substances and processes going on in chapter 3, first of all what you have to do, you have to know all the symbols and valencies. Are you all remembering it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, all of you first take out your copy for today's work. We will have a class work. Just for recapitulation of the topic, first of all of you will, I'll give you some questions to be noted down so that symbols and valencies verbally it is just a bit difficult. So we will have it in written. Okay, chalo. Ready all of you?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
chapter 2,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have any problem? Chapter 2, do you have any problem?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So,
No,
for
ma'am.
those who have any confusion, please just tell me in the class because you all are not here and I'm not just knowing your problem that what you are understanding or not. So, in this chapter, chemical substances and processes, first of all, we have got chapter 3, chemical substances and processes. Let us not read it. Chemical substances and processes. In this, first of all, children, all of you are knowing atoms.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just note down the definition terms, all of you know. What all you have to learn here?
Okay, ma'am.
Definition terms. Definition terms.
मैम साइंस फिर कॉपी में लिखना है
No, you just do it in the revision copy. That is your classwork copy.
ओके मैम
Do it, not in your practical copy. All the revision work I have told you, or other section also, children. If you are not having any classwork copy, then you do it in your rough copy and just preserve it so that, yes, 7D I am talking, that if you are not having any separate revision copy or classwork copy apart from your practical copy, then you do it in your rough copy. Clear? Then first word is atoms. Second is element. Third, compounds. And fourth one is your mixtures. This is the basic thing we will start with in this chapter. I'm not going to explain first because we have already did in the class. You have to just define these terms. Okay? So first of all, I'm giving you five minutes time. Define it in your copy. One by one, you will come to the points. I try to know that how much you are remembering. Whenever we leave any of the topic, then we forget children. That is why I have given you to write.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Tell.
मैम आप थर्ड नंबर में क्या लिखी हैं?
Third number. Oh, you are not
Yes,
getting it. Compounds. It is compounds.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Atoms, compounds, and mixtures. Okay? Just write it down. Then we will come to the chemical symbol and formula. When you complete it, just raise your hand. After completing, raise your hand. Okay, Diksha, have you completed? Diksha Sinha,
Yes, ma'am.
you just tell me first definition of atoms.
Okay, ma'am. All matter is made up of small particles called atoms.
Okay, correct. Then what are elements?
And an element is a pure substance which is made up of atoms of the same kind.
Very good. Then Anshika,
Yes,
Anshika
ma'am.
Sagar,
Yes, ma'am.
you can tell me the third one, compounds.
Yes, ma'am. It is the pure substance which are made up of molecules of the same kinds.
And one more word is there.
Yes, ma'am. Mixture.
Which will
It
differentiate.
contains
Ah.
two or more substances mixed with many proportion.
Any proportion. In a fixed proportion. Not any proportion. In compound, it is mixed with a fixed proportion. A molecule of compound consists of two or more atoms of different atoms being combined in a fixed ratio. This is also very important to write for compounds. Okay? First of all, a compound is a pure substance which is made up of molecules of the same kind, and a molecule of a compound consists of atoms of two or more different elements that have combined in a fixed ratio. These two lines you have to write in the definition terms of compounds. Then, who will tell mixture? Mannat, have you learned? Have you written Mannat?
Ma'am, can
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I
Yes,
declare?
Mannat, you tell. After that, Sneha, you will get chance.
Okay, ma'am. A mixture contains a mix. A mixture
No, Mannat is
contains
telling.
two. A mixture contains two or more substances mixed in any proportion. A mixture is therefore not a pure substance. The compound of
Yes.
mixture are not chemically combined with each other.
Yes, correct. Anybody else who wants to speak?
Yes, ma'am. Can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Okay, Sneha,
Diksha.
mixture.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, mixture is made
Diksha.
up of two or more substances which are mixed together in any ratio but are not chemically combined.
Okay, very good. Honey, tell me what are compounds? A complete definition of
Yes,
compounds.
ma'am. A pure substance which is made up of the same kind of molecules.
Okay. One more line I told just now to say in this.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am,
Who
can
will
I?
say
Can I?
Arushi?
Ma'am, can I?
Complete definition. That
Ma'am,
is complete.
Ma'am, can I, Abhigya?
Yes, you will get some.
Ma'am,
Wait a
can
minute. Wait a
I?
minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Arushi first.
Ma'am,
Arushi, I'm telling. Arushi Singh.
Yes, ma'am.
Bolo complete definition. Bolo compound.
Okay, ma'am. A compound is a pure substance which is made up of molecules of the same kind. A molecule of a compound consists of atoms of two or more different elements that have combined in a fixed ratio.
Okay. Now after that, so I think it is clear to all of you. Atom, element, compound and mixture. What I wanted to tell that this is the basis of your this chapter, chemical substances and processes. Now the next topic which we will move is chemical symbols. All of you are have learned this symbols of different elements given in your book.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now, tell me what is the necessity of these symbols?
Yes, ma'am.
Ankur, you explain what is the necessity of these symbols. Why do we just use these symbols? Why don't we use the whole element name?
Ma'am, because it is easy to solve them. Ma'am, sorry, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
it is
ma'am,
easy
one
to
more
write
reason.
a
Ma'am,
chemical
one more
formula
reason.
by
Ma'am,
identifying the name
ma'am,
in short.
ma'am, by
And it
identifying,
becomes
ma'am,
easier
from the
to
formulas,
balance
we
all
can identify the atoms and elements in that.
Yes. So it is for our convenience. Then after that, children, what are the rules to write a chemical formula? I will explain you. Class 7 will not tell that. What are the rules to write a chemical formula? Can you show us? First rule. Rules to write a chemical formula. Because these mistakes you are doing. So, tell me what are the rules to write a chemical formula? First rule will be what? What will be your first rule?
Ma'am, symbols of positive and negative charge. Symbols of positive and negative.
Sorry, wait a minute. Not chemical symbols. It is symbols. It is chemical symbols. What are the rules? Very minute mistakes you all do in your exam, and in the copy also I see that you write it incorrect. First rule will be what? Nobody is remembering? First rule is that
and the
we will
chemical
write
symbol of all the
symbol
element
in
and
capital letter of a name. Like suppose if it is magnesium, then we'll write M. But why we will write G? Because Ma might be the symbol of some other element. So if it is the symbol of other element, we will take the third alphabet of that particular name. Let us start with the symbol. First is your capital. Use capital letter. From the meaning of the elements, which you are, but you can't express yours. First rule is that we will take a capital letter, use capital letter as a symbol, and then suppose if I am taking carbon, what we will use? Bolo? As a symbol, what will we
Ma'am,
use?
C.
MC.
C.
Ma'am, C.
Capital C.
Capital C. Capital C.
I will write over here. C for example. Then underneath if we are having one another element starting with C, that is calcium. Then again we will write C only. For calcium,
Ma'am, CA.
Ma'am, CA.
A.
CA.
is calcium. Calcium is CaCl. So this becomes that, and the second alphabet will be taken. First will be in capital letter, second will be in a smaller. If you are going to write it CA, will it be correct?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It won't be correct. So, children, there are so many elements which are having same first alphabet. So, we will take the second alphabet, but the second alphabet, if it is taken, that will be your small letter, not your capital. Sometimes you all write like this, like for sodium. I'm taking that example of mistake word. Sodium chemical name is natrium, that is why it is taken Na. Natrium. So its symbol becomes Na. This is wrong. You all write this one also. Na. You write like this. In your copy, I see several students writing like this. So the second alphabet, whatever you are taking, that should be always a small letter, not your capital. So first rule will be use capital letter from the name of the element. Second rule, all of you write down. Second rule. Second rule will be whatever I am writing, kindly note it down. So that first one forget everything. The second alphabet you in a symbol will always be a small letter. Is it clear, children? सबको ये clear हो रहा है what I am just discussing over here? And that
Yes,
also you
ma'am.
have to keep it in mind. Not that only you put it down and do whatever mistakes you are doing. Secondly, the second
Ma'am,
हाँ बोलो. Tell Kinjal, what is your problem? Who is this? Any problem? Abhidya, do you want to ask anything?
Ma'am, what you always,
Pardon?
ma'am, what you have written after always.
Always be a small letter. Always be a small letter. Clear? Third case. Just see here. एक बार आप लोग सुनिए फिर से ध्यान से. That whenever it is so that we have to take the third alphabet, what will be the condition for that? Why we will take the third alphabet of an element? Because in case the two alphabets are common for some other element, we have to take the third alphabet. Like suppose if I take magnesium, what is the spelling of magnesium? M-A-G-N-E-S-I-U. So these two alphabets may be used for some other element. That is why that is magnesium element. That magnesium and here you will say element. The function, but that will be also written in the small letter. So what will be your third rule? In case if we take the third alphabet, that should also be third alphabet from the name, then that should also be written in a small letter. Third rule you write down. In case if we take the third alphabet from an element, then so these are the basic rules which I have just given you to understand how we are going to write the symbol and why that symbol has. Sometimes this also happens that if we are having a similarity in the name, then we will also take a chemical name of that particular element. Like sodium, S is there, SO is there for different elements. So we are taking natrium for so. Natrium name and symbol is also going like Na, not SA or SO. That is for other element. Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think from my side, I have explained you why we are or how we are writing a chemical symbol or why do we take that. That you should keep it in mind, these points. Although very relative questions are not coming, but just for your understanding, I have given you these points and all of you please 2-3 times you are read it so that you are knowing. Now a quick revision of the symbols. Let us revise a quick, come to the quick revision of symbols. Are you all ready?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes.
Okay, now tell me what is the symbol of, quickly, copper.
Ma'am, CU.
Ma'am, see you.
CU.
Yes, but children, here you can see that copper spelling is COPPER, but we are taking it from the name of cuprous and cupric. That is the chemical name. That is why we are taking this name. Copper symbol is Cu. Clear? Very good. Just learn it in the reasoning way. Iron. There are so many compounds given in it.
FE.
We can take IR because that is used, I is used for iodine. That is why we are taking the chemical name, that is ferrous and ferric. Two of the valencies are there. That is why I am telling ferrous and Fe. Then after that, chlorine.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
CL.
CL.
Gold.
Ma'am, AU.
Ma'am,
And
AU.
silver. Yes. Silver.
AG.
AG.
Then
Ma'am,
after that, we have phosphorus.
Ma'am, P.
Ma'am, P.
Sodium.
NA.
Now, children, after that, we come to the topic that is chemical formula. Are you able to write the chemical formula without any problem, or you are just getting confused? Anyone? Should I give you some of the chemical formulas name, and will you write its chemical formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you are just write it down. Write down the chemical formula of calcium oxide. First, note it down. Quickly note it down. Calcium oxide. Calcium oxide. Potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide. Then aluminum oxide, zinc acetate, according to the rule you will write, according to the crisscross method, you will follow it and then you will write.
ma'am, repeat once again.
Last one was zinc acetate.
Ma'am, what's the first
Before-
one?
First was potassium hydroxide. No, it was calcium oxide. First one was calcium oxide. Second was potassium hydroxide.
Ma'am, first का होगा CaO.
CaO.
Yes, ma'am. First का CaO.
Just show it on the screen. Crisscross method you all have followed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then second one. Yes. Second, potassium hydroxide.
Ma'am, KOH.
KOH.
Ma'am, KOH.
Yes.
KOH.
Then third one was your, what was your third one?
Aluminum oxide.
Aluminum oxide. Yes, tell.
Ma'am, third one, Al2O3.
Yes,
And
here you have to
Al2O3.
see the valency very carefully, because the valency of oxygen is 2 and aluminum is
Ma'am, 3.
Three positive. So that will be crisscross. Then zinc acetate.
Ma'am, ZnC4H6O4.
O4.
Ma'am, CH3COO under bracket 2 and then Zn.
Yes, that is the correct one. Because zinc valency will be going to acetate and there will be a crisscross. Just wait, somebody is showing me the copy. Yes, it is correct. Yes, it is correct. CH3COO under bracket 2 and that will be your, then Zn you will at the back. Why we will write Zn also I have explained in the class. Ankur, why we will write Zn at the back?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, because of the chemical bonding.
Because of the chemical bonding, the free bonding is at the back side, so we will add
Yes,
zinc
ma'am, free
to
bonding.
the second half. But the rule is that positive will be first and then there will be negative elements. Clear? But here there is some exception, some of the cases. That all you should know, because when you will go in higher classes, that just you have to know the basic thing, what is going on, what is the rule being followed. Okay.
Ma'am,
Follow.
can you please explain the chemical formula of zinc acetate once again?
Zinc acetate.
Yes,
Please children on the blackboard is dancing. Come to the blackboard. Zinc positive. CH3COO 1. That is this. Is it visible, children?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, it is visible. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
मुझे तो दिख रहा है, आपको दिखना चाहिए.
मैम दिख रहा है बट थोड़ा ब्लर आ रहा है.
Some distance. अब दिख रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear? This is CH3 mine. Now let's do this block. All the mining over here. CH3COO under bracket. This 2 will come here and Zn will be right. Although there is the rule that we will write first positive one, then we will write negative one. But here, this is an exception. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now tomorrow, children, tomorrow in the next tomorrow's class, we will discuss the rules related to writing of chemical formula. And then we will also practice some more examples. Clear? And learn the
Yes, ma'am.
definition of ions. Go through the definition of ions and whatever rest of the definitions are there in your book, like chemical reaction, reactant, product, write it down. Chemical equation, and the rules how to write down. There is a summary given in your page number 35. In page number 35, there is a summary given. Okay. For the rules of chemical, to write the chemical equation. All of you should get it learned tomorrow before joining the class. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow, all of you be prepared with the balance sheets. With the balance sheet. Balance